Pree Dis is brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fyah Culture, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Ketchup and Barbecue Jerk Sauce, better because it's Swiss, and by Eve Hot Pepper Sauce, the first family of fine foods.
Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Pree Dis. You don't know, I'm your host Naldo Addi, and this week we're in the area of Manor Park, St. Andrew. As usual, you don't know, we have your weekly entertainment fix as well as lifestyle, of course. So without further ado, let's kick off the show. From Yard is a new television series which details the real-life story of a Jamaican who moved to the States. We recently caught up with actors as well as crew members to get a feel of what the show will be like. Let's check it out.
Yes, I'm finally catching now. You know from when I look for you? Let me go! You matter when?
I wrote a book called Yard, The Struggles of a Young Jamaican Growing Up in New York. And how that happened, why I wrote the book, was that I came to Jamaica probably about 2010 or thereabout, and just a series of stuff just happened. So I decided to keep a journal of my experience, because I hadn't been to Jamaica in a long time. And when I went back to the States, I wrote it in an exercise book. That's where I kept my journal. And then when I went back to the States, I put my journal in the suitcase. I left it in the suitcase. And then a year went by and I was going to vacation in Mexico, and I found a suitcase and I went and I opened the exercise book and I saw the journal and I said, wait a minute. I started reading it. I said, wait a minute. This could be a book, you know. So I carried my laptop with me on the plane to Mexico, and I just started writing. And somebody read it and said, yeah, man, you can publish, you can self-publish it. So I said, all right, I'm going to self-publish. My nephew, who lives in Atlanta, is a screenwriter, and he told me, he read the book and said, yo, Uncle Dave, this book is a good coming to America story. You should let me write a screenplay. And I said, nah, I don't want to do that. He said, yo, man, trust me, it would make a good screenplay. It's a good coming to America story. So I said, okay. One thing led to another. He wrote the screenplay, and he introduced me to this lady who said she could produce it and stuff like that. Maya, I want to give her, you know, some props. So we finally wrote the pilot, and the pilot is called Son to City. This is the production phase that we're in. We were in pre-production for a while. We're in production phase now. And then we're going into post, and we want to do the best thing, you know, in post. We want to do everything possible to make it the right way, the editing and what have you.
How many episodes are in the series?
8 episodes. This is the pilot, so we have 7 more.
This is not just a regular script, right? This is a script that was, you know, compiled of memories, real life memories. So it was some pressure, but I also had to find a good balance of how much do I want to stay true to his memory, but also how much do I just want to give my audience a really good experience. So I had to really kind of battle those two. Some of the things in the book that was authentic and real, I feel like could be beefed up a little bit for my audience. So finding that line of telling a true story, but also being an impactful storyteller and giving my audience an experience that they're going to remember is what my challenge was for this story. I think no matter where you're from, if you're from Jamaica, if you're from the United States, if you just live that immigrant life and you had to uproot yourself and go to a whole nother country and learn a whole new culture, I think that's what this story brings. I really wanted to do, so in this series we have flashback moments where we see Dave as a young kid, you know, in the streets of Jamaica. I wanted to paint those moments as a love letter to Jamaica. I wanted to make it feel nostalgic. I tried to make sure I use colors from the Jamaican flag and the colors that I see when I'm just in the streets and just walking around.
Okay, so when I got the role, I was really ecstatic. I never actually thought I'd get the role on hand. I was just auditioning for it because I always knew I wanted to be an actor, and I was like, oh, this is a fun opportunity. Let me just try and see if I get it. And when I got it, I was really happy. I told my closest friends and my family.
Dave is a very interesting fellow. He comes to you with a very normal approach. He's not that major hero, so you can find yourself relating to him. Right? He's lovable. He's quite serious. He's funny at times, but you'll see the humanity in him. He has this longing for home that stays with him throughout the piece, and he is just a quintessential Jamaican. He's proud, he's strong, he's brave, and he's no nonsense.
I got the part of Lisa, who is a rough and tumble girl who is on the streets on her own, and she gets run-ins with the parole officers from time to time.
So we are left from yard and go right in our first break. But when we return, we're going to link up with Mr. Mary from Hanover. So far.
Ray and Never, feel we culture, yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it!
I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we red, feel we country. Rear rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rear rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya. Jamaican culture.
Ray and Nephew, overproof, and we just a do it to the culture.
Drink responsibly.
He's from Hanover and he's currently promoting his latest single, Prayer. Mr. Mary is up next.
Up next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge.
Father, a long time me a pray to you for your brighter day. Father, a long time me a pray to you for pave the way.
How you came by the name, Mr. Mary?
You know, say, to be honest, this might sound weird to you, but what I do, when emoji just come out, the Santa Claus emoji, I take advantage of it if you run an entire year on Facebook. Like literally everything when I post, I just use the emoji as a form of identity to say, boy, marry this, marry that, ready and marry. So the December, I think, 2016, I do a song named Mr. Mary Mary from the, I think, a Kirk Riley rhythm. Yeah, so it hit underground in Hanover, but it never surfaced, you know. So it become a part of the character.
How was the journey been for you?
It's been a whole lot, you know. I don't know, we come from Western Jamaica, in a place like Hanover where music not have the level of, you know, dominance there. Here right now, just one studio right now, basically, the work one way in terms of studio, and that's an out and production. The studio I work with right now. And them really cater for the majority of the artists them in Hanover and even Westmoreland too. Yeah, you have other producers down there who are doing things. Big up you like 9 mil same way.
Father, a long time me a pray, and I hope say you hear me. Father, everything takes time. Me know you are gonna answer me.
How did music begin for you?
Well, I would say rooted from downtown Westmoreland. Because even though I say Hanover, I'm born in Westmoreland. So when we live at Westmoreland still, we live at Darling Street, and on the corner there we have a sound system near my iceberg. We used to push out every Friday and play music. So that's when I kind of get familiar with enough of the big songs them and the foundation artists them and the foundation sounds and the music, and kind of fall in love with music. When I say in Westmoreland, but we start doing it professionally or start record songs when we're in Hanover.
Do the much now, it's time to pick out the blessing. Every day to me is a lesson. Jah watch and a Jah guide and clear the path from all destruction.
What does Mr. Mary bring to the table musically?
Well, it's different in terms of my voice, you know. Everybody will really hear me say your voice different, and the message, we try incorporate message in our music, no matter what we are singing about. Because we do a dimension of music, both the trap we have a road right now, and then we have the original sound now, where the kind of 90s authentic sound, one drop, you know.
Me a prayer for the world. Cause mankind a get crazy. Tell them soul them no learn. Then realize it no worth it.
We're promoting prayer right now, which is a kind of flip to what really gave me the highlight from about July of last year, which is the flip and chop kind of trap song. And, you know, the pressure is kind of upon the kind of music right now. So we are show a level of versatility and diverse, and just a boom and flip the script. We have a song named Prayer we are working right now.
Thanks for coming by. Good luck with the career now.
No problem, man. And nice to be in here, man.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
You can hear DJ Dwayne playing at MECA nightclub on a weekly basis. But let's hear what makes him musical in this week's Mixmaster segment.
Mixmasters is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge of things anytime, anywhere.
To me dog, them a basic. From school they shop than nail clip. We shop down on the cake clip. Put up and brick man and wave it in at the party me raving da.
This week we're here with DJ Dwayne. DJ Dwayne, what go on?
Yeah, I'm a family. Everything
Alright, don't know what to have you for our Mixmasters segment.
That is it.
Catch up with the DJ if you hear what go on. So,
yeah, man.
My first question to you, where did you grow up? Where you come from?
Well, you know, say Portland. Yeah, a place named Byrook. As a youth, in my community, I'm always just into music. You know, like a speaker there, or the old radio. My mother has a customer say I bring beer garbage in the yard and you know, get me like a cardboard box and build me like a thing, and so music was just always a part of me. I always love music, but I just always love selecting.
Wicked and mad, so I start it. Full speed up in her yard, nobody enough for call me. She fully loads like bang when they charge it.
As a young selector, like back then, and like now I have more experience now and things. So back then, like, I never used to talk, I never used to use the microphone. Put the microphone and I just mix because when I think of my voice, it was soft voice. And I just like, boy, you sound like a girl, man. You see me I say?
So, could I sing for you, girl?
Yeah, that too. Yeah. But you know, we have idol out there when I rate and I say, you know, so I want to be like a person and thing. Yeah, so.
Name one. Who are some of those idols?
Alright then. You see, when it come on to like sound killing, I always Ricky Trooper.
Yeah, legend.
I always admire Ricky Trooper. Yeah. So when you talk about like juggling now, you have like all Mataran can juggle.
Yeah.
You understand? I have Fyah links.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rate Fyah links.
Don't bother, you're talking the thing DJ Dwayne. Everybody up.
What would you say makes DJ Dwayne stand out amongst all the other selectors?
Most party when I go play, I always start event them, set the event them. You understand? So sometimes when the other selectors them come, easy peasy, smooth grooving for them. You understand? I know if you start a party and build a party, that's the hardest part.
Real.
You understand? So them things they help build my skill and my character. If you know say anytime I get the party anyway, I'm not cool up and I'm not seize up. You understand? So that meetings that make me stand out.
Would you say that you prefer the early jugglings as opposed to the late jugglings then?
Alright, well, you see because I play the early juggling so often, but I say I prefer it more than the latter part of the party.
Three girl up now me young, somebody can't save me. Me never want rich, me born crazy. Two giant that style they want gravy. Two fly them guy they can't face me.
So how you read a crowd?
Alright, alright then. If me try to reach an event early. All if I know me I go play first, I try to reach an event early. And then now I look and see other selectors I play. And then I look how the crowd react to what him a play. You understand? So you see if the crowd now react to what him a play or what him a say, me start think and say,
Yeah.
alright then, I'm go the segment there, them not feel that, I'm go the so them not feel that. So I go the segment then.
Are you a resident DJ anywhere at all?
Well, currently, yeah. I'm a resident DJ for Triple Thursday and Champagne Saturday. I want to like promote myself more, like get my name out there more because I'm very weak on social media. You understand? So I try put in some work on the social media.
Do some branding, do some marketing and everything.
Right. And
Yeah.
practice for my skills.
Yeah.
My home. Always on my laptop like a book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Practicing new ways to juggle, different ways to juggle.
DJ Dwayne, thank you for passing
Yeah,
through this week's Mixmaster segment.
Yeah, man.
It was a
Yeah,
pleasure, and the Pree Dis family wish you all the best and
Yeah,
the
man.
endeavors.
Yeah,
You see
man.
it?
Yeah.
Fully done. Fully done. Fully done, but not literally. Lyrically, me no see nobody better than me. Dance all new era, check the analogy. Fully done is a slang, but it not define me. Without careness.
After the break, we are trying to go down in Ochi Town for Pan the Fire segment. Don't move now, so forward.
Ray and Never, feel we culture. Yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you living, yeah.
Share it.
I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rep, feel we country. We are it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor we are my celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya. Jamaican culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof from we just a do it for we culture.
Drink responsibly.
Anthony still operates a cook shop in St. Anne. However, you can catch him on the weekends whipping up some delicious jerk chicken in Ochi Town, right across the road from the clock. Let's hear more about his story in this week's Pan the Fire segment.
Pan the Fire is brought to you by JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen. Swiss ketchup and barbecue jerk sauce, better because it's Swiss, and by Eve Hot Pepper Sauce, the first family of fine foods.
You know, the people kept me busy in this town because each time I'm not here, they ask me, is Anthony, they have the best jerk in town. I've been starting this business from a little youth, grandfather teach me. Then I go to various places and work like Dolphin Cove, Fyah Hotel, you know, and then during the COVID, things get a little bit slow. So I said to myself, you know, I'm making money to put in your pocket. I can do this myself. I built my own sauce, and I started from there. I have a little cooking and beer with my friends them, and them say, Anthony, you know, you're great. Establish a thing, you know. Cooking for people been keep on telling other people, you know, say it's a good chef, great chef. So I just take it from there. So I just run my own little business now. I do jerk pork, I do jerk chicken. I enter Jerk Fest in Portland 2009 and win it. I have a little restaurant up by Milford where I do like breakfast in the morning, little callaloo, little ackee and saltfish, little brown stew chicken, little saltfish fritters. You understand me? Boiled banana, yam and dumpling, you see what I mean? So, the people that love my food, so they give me the courage to come out here to give them the good food.
How does it feel being your own boss?
Nice, you know, in terms of I move what I want to move. I do what I want to do, but I still try to suit the people like I'm working for somebody.
So this pretty much is like additional income for you?
Yes.
How has business been since you've been here?
Not too bad.
How did your passion, your love for food develop?
No, it's like from grandparents' day growing up, you know. Every little dead yard or something like that. They go and, cause my grandfather was a great cook, you know. Yeah, so Sil was a great cook. So from there, I take it from there. Because I do weddings, I do functions. You know, a lot of things I done in this town where people gravitate to what they love. I love cooking in a way that's, to me, if I go other places, to me the food not gonna taste good unless we touch it. You know what I enjoy most about cooking? When I have like 200-300 people in front of me. I say, who is the chef? When you find it's a chef, well done. What keeps me going is most like people and all. In terms of, if they don't see me, it come like I'm missing, I'm lost. So people keep me going to provide the food, the good food to give them. I do my thing on a professional. I do it in love. I do it from my heart. You understand me? So it's not just for today alone. This is a long term, it's my job. So I put in all the passion in it and that love in it.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food. One thing about Jamaica, there are dogs in every area, but not all the dogs you see on the road have safe places to go home to. Shelters like Montego Bay Animal Haven are trying to make a difference for them, and they need your help.
This is our true Jamaican dog calendar. So now this is a love letter really and truly to our mixed breed dogs. So this puppy right here on the front is one of my favorites. It's Pumpkin. He's a rescue dog. And all of the dogs in this collection are beautiful. They have different personalities and I really enjoyed just putting it together. So this calendar is in aid of the Montego Bay Animal Haven to assist with what they're doing currently there. So it's a no-kill shelter. They rescue all of the dogs, they help them out, they do medicals for them, and it's just a beautiful thing for us, which is why we wanted to be a part of this.
The calendar, it is for sale, correct?
Yes. So
and all proceeds go to the non-profit?
Definitely. So it's for $1,000. We have it at different outlets. So Daniel's Coffee Bar, Rituals Coffee House, Toyota Jamaica Cafe, and a few other places. So persons can check our social media and actually see the listing, and all proceeds go to them.
Let me tell you about Maya. This is our pretty girl Maya, right? And she came in and she had a broken leg, and unfortunately it had to be amputated. But as you can see, even though she is not perfect, she is now a celebrity. And this is also a great teaching moment for kids and people that it doesn't matter if you're a little different or if you have a problem, you can overcome it just like these dogs. She's smiling. So it shows that you can overcome anything, and Maya's a great ambassador for that, and she's one of our sweethearts, and she is available for adoption.
What's the overall objective of the Montego Bay Animal Haven?
The objective of the Montego Bay Animal Haven is to be a voice for those that have no voice, because the animals can't speak up for themselves. We want to also be the voice to try and make an effective change of the animal cruelty laws here in Jamaica, because I think they're very archaic, and it's something that we need to bring to the forefront and to the 21st century. I mean, you see those happening around the world with the care of animals. We need to follow suit here in Jamaica.
When we return from the break, we take you around the world, flashing back to 1990.
It's JF Mills Flour and Mixes for your pastries, pancakes, festivals, Johnny cakes, and many cakes. Your wraps, pizzas, rotis, spinners, and dumpling and fritters. Using our wide variety of flour to include counter, cake and pastry, all-purpose, whole wheat, and baking. Pick them up today. All from JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen. Distributed by Caramed.
Everybody get your taste buds ready.
Swiss ketchup pours better, tastes better, flavors better. Swiss ketchup makes your food and sauces yummy, yummy, yum. Swiss ketchup, loved by kids and adults. Swiss ketchup, a delicious and favorite for all occasions. Ketchup is better because it's Swiss.
Better because it's Swiss.
In 1989, British soul singer Lisa Stansfield scored a massive hit with her song Around the World. Subsequently, Jamaican singer Echo Minott put his own twist on the song, which became a hit locally. Let's hear from Minott himself for this week's Fyah Culture segment.
Fyah Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fyah Culture.
Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know, I don't know when, I don't know why, I don't know when, I don't know why, I don't know when, I don't know why.
In 1990, you had a cover of Lisa Stansfield, All Around the World, that you call it Been Around the World. What made you decide to cover Been Around the World?
So Jammy's now get the first sampler. He just testing out a sampler that he got from foreign, and he said, I went away from 87, I went away and lived abroad for 3 years. And I come back 1990 and Jammy said, Echo, you come late. I just mixed back the punani with him. I say, yeah. Border class and all them songs. So I say, cool. I have to do something different. I don't want to go on the album. I want to go single. So he say, all right, been around the world, then the sample now. I don't know when. Gone again.
We had a quarrel, and I let myself go. I said so many things you didn't know.
You like the original version of the song?
Yes, because I went to England. I went to England to do on tour with Metro Media, me, Peter Mitchell, and a couple more artists. So I tried the song because normally I listen to those songs when they come out. I like the soul song them. So I said, I'm going to do back the song. So I said, I'm going to touch upon the rhythm in Manchester. And I hear a forward when I start saying, been around the world and I can't find my baby. Me hear a forward that come from the back. And me say, pull up. And from me get a pull up, I know that my song can work. So when I come to Jamaica now, I get Jammies. I say, Jammies, another hit song again. And he say, yeah, I know that when you come, I saw you stay.
And the song went all the way to number one.
Number one. Lisa Stansfield meet Junior Reid in Europe, and Junior Reid say, yeah, my friend over your song, oh, you like that song? He said, no, I hate that song. Lisa Stansfield.
Coming back, I did too much lying, wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying. I've been around the world and
And when we feel a song, we can't know if it's going somewhere. But that song was a hit to me. And I said, I'm going to sketch it before nobody can. Them time the people are search for those songs, but at the right song, at the right time. But it was a success again for me.
All right, sir. Respect.
Respect another man.
Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why.
It's that time of the week where we reveal which songs made it onto the Magnum Top 10 chart. Are Valiant and Starcash still on top? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Once I move, I every goal ball left. I top me even.
One.
Say they want the fame, just call me name, you turn viral. $1 million job, me sense.
Forever and ever. Cheat on your cheat. Bone shaking and count and make the skull upset. Them boy don't got no bodies. Me no start girl.
You know see a VVS pa my chest. Now I'm a body, now I'm a
Weekend done, weekend done, weekend. Lose such a good woman. One night stand.
And that's how we say goodbye to Manor Park as well as this week's episode of Pree Dis. I'm your host Naldo Addi and I'll see you guys next week.
Pree Dis was brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge. JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen. Ray White Overproof Rum, Fyah Culture, Swiss Ketchup and Barbecue Jerk Sauce, better because it's Swiss, and by Eve Hot Pepper Sauce. Eve, the first family of fine foods.